Nachi free.
Will 2016 be a turning point in human history? Smells like it. Especially when you consider the unfortunate deaths of so many prominent culture-shaping celebrities such as David Bowie, Prince, Muhammad Ali, Nancy Reagan, why not, and many others. People who are not better than the rest of us, by the way, okay? We can't be deifying these fucks. But we have to admit, they were movers and shakers. I truly appreciate their contributions to society. But look, here's one person whose contributions I do not appreciate, and I'm so fucking glad he's finally dead. The human excrement formerly known as Fidel Castro. And I'd like to think that, I don't want to aggrandize his death in any way, shape, or form, but I like to think that his death is a good omen. It marks the end of the era of misguided, Marxist, pseudo-intellectual, leftist bullshit. And of all the momentous and historical political upsets that have happened this year, namely the election of Donald Trump as president, I think that's the icing on the cake. Also, not to be forgotten, Brexit, of course, but I'm sorry, I'm American, so everything fucking revolves around the United States for me. But Brexit is also another monumental change in history in the way we govern ourselves. And that's the other, I think that's the positive thing. That's what we need to be positive about the election of Donald Trump and of Brexit, of the United Kingdom divorcing itself from the European Union. The voice of the common man is being listened to. Apparently our democracies do work. They are valid, they are genuine. And we're gonna need to be a little bit more active now, especially with someone like Donald fucking Trump as president. Ugh, I'm not glad he won, but I'm glad Hillary lost. And I know that sounds like, well, why don't you fucking make up your mind? No, my mind has been made up. I'm glad she lost. Look, because her losses also, it marks the end of that progressive bullshit. That whole tax and spend and all that economically illiterate nonsense. And even then, I mean, she was at least a little more sensible than this fucking Bernie Sanders. And I'm sorry, man, look, no offense against anybody who was supporting Bernie Sanders, but how the fuck can you support that guy? How can you not realize that nothing in this life is free? Everything has a cost. Ugh, that fucking douchebag. And you know how I know he's a douchebag? Because he fucking admired Fidel Castro. Anyway, look, I don't... Fuck it, if I offend people, the hell with it. I'm fucking offending people. What can I say, man? And by the way, for anybody, oh, he's a neocon. In case you're stumbling into my video for the first time, I'm not a fucking... I'm more liberal than most of you fucking dipshits consider. Most of you wine glass swishing fucks out there. I'm more liberal than you are. And you know, the litmus test is the fact that I support the legalization of prostitution. That is the litmus test for a real liberal. So for all you feminists out there who I know are against the legalization of prostitution, because anything that even remotely involves economics, it fucking goes over your heads. It is counterintuitive. It's like the prohibition of alcohol. And that's why I'm also for the legalization of drugs. And I'm for the legalization of euthanasia in this country. And I'm all for a gay marriage. But that's not what makes you a liberal, by the way. What makes you a liberal is freedom of expression. And I think that Donald Trump becoming president marks the end of that illiberal, regressive nonsense that we've been seeing, especially with Black Lives Matter and all your needless fucking riots that have cost the lives of people and not just cops. And all you fucking white guilted people who just want to score brownie points with your liberal friends as you fucking swish your wine glass. I love wine, by the way. This one's great. I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's fucking Chablis or whatever the fuck this wine is. Look, the point is, we need to look positively towards 2017 and beyond. Just because this fucking knucklehead is our president now, and whatever anxiety is going on in Europe, which I'm bound to find out. My wife is from Europe. I'm fucking gonna go, I'm gonna be there for next year, visiting the in-laws. And I'm curious to see how people feel about Brexit now. And even though I was there when Brexit happened, but everybody thought it was a mistake, I think it's good. We need to put those globalist elitists in their goddamn place. And I'm not one of these conspiracy theory fucks either. But yes, it's a good thing that the average person's voice has been listened to. And it's also a good thing, look, the whole thing with immigration and radical Islamic terrorism. We gotta stamp that fucking shit out. And I guess this video's going nowhere. Look, for anyone and everybody who's been watching my videos this year, thank you. For family and friends, you know I love you guys, but even to the strangers out there, the people who just stumbled into my videos and left the random comments on it, I think I love you people, okay? Thanks for watching, and Happy New Year.